Hey everyone, it's Amador, and I have a design team project for ArtAttack Supplies, and that is artattacksupplies.com. Of course, I will leave a link in the description to the store so you guys can check it out. I just want to give you guys a little heads up. And surprisingly enough, this isn't a Tilda project. So just to give you guys a heads up, to the shop, it has tons of stuff on sale, and also the brand new Tilda is on sale right now. I think it's an additional 10% off, and until Christmas. So you guys go ahead and check that out. Also, just to let you guys know, Tracy just got information that yes, the pads, because they are super inexpensive this time, they're about $8 or something, and I think she has them on sale for 7 something. They are actually 6x6 pads. She had checked previously with the distributor about that, if they were 12x12, because we felt it was really conspicuous, or just kind of weird that it was, less than $10, and they're that they were 12x12, because you can't even get American brands for that price. So they are 6x6 of the new collections, and I should have probably had them pulled up on my iPad. So they're 6x6, and they are adorable. Now the freaking fabrics, I have to figure out which fabrics I'm gonna order for, because I want to make like some sundresses or something like that for Fifi. But either way, you guys, she was on it. She did leave have a disclaimer on there because she was still trying to find out, and they kept telling her that it was 12x12, but they said it was still 12x12, but they just recently found out that it is 6x6. So just to let you guys know about that. She it's on the site. She has updated everything and whatnot. She did put it on Facebook. So just to give you guys a heads up, but nevertheless, it is a really good price. The paper lines are very, very much spring and like a summer kind of just very soft and lighter colors than the vintage holiday ones that they have. So go ahead and check those out. And I think it's like Apple Bloom and Lakeside. What's it called? Hold on. I'm pulling it up right now. Apple Bloom and Spring Lakeside. Oh my gosh. Issues. So it's these pads, and the so right now they're on sale for $7.65. So they are 6x6, but like I said, $7.65, super good for Tilda. And the fabrics, of course, they have the fabric tape, which I think is awesome, and they have fabric adhesive sheets, the ribbons, cutouts. I just ordered these napkins and several other things, and she does have the other pads also available, so you guys check those out. She can also special order stuff. She's special ordering all of the time. Love the pins. I got me some sets of those. So go ahead and check it out. So what am I next? Okay, so let me show you the project. Oh, and also she ordered, let me see if they're on here. She also ordered the new, well, you guys know the Doohickey, which you can see right here, the Magnolia Doohickey Volume 3. I'm trying to find it on the, I'm trying to find it on the thingamahoots. So she also has the Volume 4 and the Volume 5. The Volume 4 is a garden themed, and the Volume 5, it hasn't said yet. So anyhow, where is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. The Ooh La La set, that's this one right now that I used. I'll show you guys again. She has that one, and she just ordered the mini houses. She has the little house and the big house. Those are due in any day now. So yeah, but let me show you guys what I used. I went and used this CC Design stamp. I just totally babbled on, and this is Brigida's Snow Heart, and it's just super cute. And this one, wherever you are basically, and except for maybe Florida probably, February, like Valentine's Day is still cold. Like we have Valentine's Day pictures, Nathan and I, and they look like they're Christmas pictures because they're out in the mountains with snow and everything. So you can easily use this one for Valentine's Day. So this is the one I used, and as you can see, I actually made full-on hearts because I wanted it to look like she was having a snowball fight and they were all heart-shaped. I stamped this, and then I went ahead and finished off the heart. I covered the little hand with the Post-it note, and then finished off the heart with my Copic multi-liner pens, and then I just colored it in with my Copic. Sorry for the glare, you guys. I used This once again is the Volume 3, the Ooh La La, and it has several things. But what I use are these two tags. This tag right here, which has like a tearaway part, this little scallop tag, and the eyelet on my project. And just out of my stash, I did use this really old We Are Memory Keepers snow stuff. I used the Let It Snow on that. And I think it's like 2 or 3 years old. But without further ado, let me just show you what I made. And yes, it is a mason jar shaped card. I know you guys are probably super getting sick and tired of my mason jar cards. And sorry for the glare. And as you can see, it's see-through. I was going to make it full see-through with put acetate on the front and the back. But I went ahead and used blue vellum on the back. So you can still see behind it. So this is the Top Dog die, the mason jar. And I went ahead and stitched. I just did the faux stitching around it because, I mean, they don't have one yet, but I'm pretty sure one of the companies will make a stitched mason jar die. I mean, they make stitched everything now. And this is actually from the first, the Volume 2 Doohickeys. Doohickey set. It was the Christmas one. And here's another one of those hearts I just cut out and put on top of that. So here's where I used, I'm just all over the place. Here's where I used the 2 tags, and I did cut these out of Tilda paper. So I just wanted just kind of like blues and stuff like that, and there are a few collections that has the blues, so I did that. And here's where I used this Let It Go stamp. I mean, Let It Snow. Obviously, I've been watching too much Frozen with my nieces. I actually cut this off right here. It's one whole word, but I cut one whole stamp, but I cut it right there, and then I was able to use half of it on top and then half of it there. So that is that, and I just ran this is just some seam binding that I dyed myself, and I put it there. So the back has vellum, and the front layer has the acetate. So I cut out tons of those heart-shaped snowballs, so it looks like she's having a snowball fight, obviously with an invisible person because there's no other person in the card. And so yeah, I just totally thought this was really cool. You could sit there and entertain yourself as you're throwing snowballs at her face. And then they all fall down to the bottom. Now the back, I did put massive layers of little hilltops, and I don't have any of those dies. I just hand cut that. I took like half a sheet and I cut several wavy lines, and some of them are the bottoms of the tops and etc. And then I just distressed it with, I don't have the distressing color, that color. I actually just used some of my inks in the in my stash to make the little hills and stuff. But yeah, look, it just totally entertain yourself here. And they're all hearts, and you can easily, and with just coloring them pinks and reds and whites, you can use this for Valentine's Day. So the same thing can be used for Valentine's Day with the, and then of course I've gotten them stuck with these hearts in like a pink color. So it looks like, you know, she's swimming in a bunch of hearts. And it's right here. I did put one up here, and I just, like I said, this is what I filled in with the Copic multi-liner, and then I just colored it in. So yeah, I used this is a gray crafts cardstock that they have at for Recollections. Super, I totally love it. I'm gonna use it for all my jars. I bought one of the packs. So anyhow, this is, as you can see right here, it's see-through. I did put acetate layer on the outside, because I didn't want too much shine and too much glare towards the front with the vellum. I was just going to leave it without anything and leave it freestanding, but I felt like whatever was behind the card, whenever you stood it up or whatever, it would distract from it. And yes, my card does stand up. Now, obviously there's no back flap to it, but I did use one of these, and this is the Tim Holtz small easel die. One of the Ranger Sizzix dies. I actually just cut off some of this, some right here. I cut off like 1/4 inch from the top, from the side, and from the bottom, so it could stand. And there you go. And here you can see the different layers. I did use different layers. Here's the foam, and then there's several layers of the, oh, and I used white chipboard on the back, the same white chipboard, medium weight. No, it's like a lightweight chipboard on the back to hold everything in. And under here as well, but then I covered it with the blue. And when I cut everything out, like the foam and everything, I just went ahead and just hand cut, just eyeballed around to give it a border. But when I was done with it, I felt like it was so plain, so I just went ahead and added this faux stitching. and I boo-booed it over here, to be honest, and that's why I kind of covered up as a snowflake. So yeah, because I do make boo-boos. So yeah, so that is how it stands. Let me see if I can just stands like that. I'm trying to be careful not to show my entire messy craft room. But totally knocked it over. I'm trying to do this with one hand and looking at the card. So yeah, and obviously you can see one of the little hearts got stuck in there, but super cute. So yeah, so that is my project. So you guys check out artattacksupplies.com. I will leave a link in the description and let me know what you guys think. I'd like to think that my Copic coloring has gotten way better than it was before. So there is my little mason jar card. Alright, so I will talk to you guys later. And bye everyone.